Do you think it's the Katie Price show?
Doing all that.
It's the Katie Reid show now, babe.
Alex Reid, a boy who was born to be a fighter. Katie Price, a girl who was destined to become a star. They met.
Oh my goodness.
They fell in love.
I never want to be away from you again.
I'm not going to be.
And on the 2nd of February 2010, they got married in Las Vegas.
We are the newlyweds. That is my new husband behind.
But something was missing from that wedding. Their family and friends. So here's your exclusive invitation to Katie and Alex's big day.
Okay. I don't know where my ring is.
Over the next 3 weeks, we'll be with the bride and groom every step of the way
Hello, everyone, I'm here.
as they plan the wedding of their dreams.
What are you crying for now? Oh my God.
And like any ordinary couple,
I tried to get a word in edgeways. You overpower me all the time.
Correct.
they want to do it their way.
We're here to party.
Yeah, not like that though on the day, a bit more romantic.
For better
It's too late now. You're married.
Help, help, somebody help.
or for worse.
I'm fighting to get out.
Go, go, go. Straight up, straight up, straight up.
This week, wedding fever hits the Reid household as the preparations begin.
You only get married once, why not go full out? See? Oh my God.
It's 4 months since Katie and Alex married in Las Vegas. Now they're planning to do it all again, this time in front of their nearest and dearest.
Doing this wedding blessing primarily for our family and friends.
One of the most important things, being with people you love, being with people you want to be around, and just enjoying the experience.
There's a lot to do, and today they're sending out the invitations.
Just trying to sort the wedding list out, who's evening and who's day, and people are going to get upset, and my mum's like, tough shit.
I never said tough.
Did she do, didn't she, Alex?
Alex, I didn't use those words.
You said it's tough.
And look at, they're both Dilly Alex. Just keep quiet. I'm like, I can't.
Alex, just stick up with me. Did I say
Mother-in-law
tough?
or wife?
Did I say tough
Right,
poo?
wasn't my
What
mum
would you
saying...
choose?
Alex, did I say tough poo?
I don't.
Didn't
do you
my
know
mum
what?
say-
All I know is you're both shouting at each other, and you both want to be right, and you're both getting louder and louder.
Alex's lips are sealed, and he and Katie get started on the invitations.
Are they the invites?
Your mum said it looked like a knob on the front. She did.
Why does it say shh?
Because no one knows where we're getting married till the day. So don't say it, because no one knows. Ow.
Shh. It's a secret. Cordially. What does cordially mean?
Cordially invited, just invited.
Well, what is
Oh,
cordially?
I don't bloody know. Cordially, like, nicely invite you invited. Right, listen, Alex. I'm bossing her. Just put the names up there, okay?
Right, the first person I'm going to invite, Sol Gilbert. Sol. And I've already done that wrong, because it should be at the top.
What did you do?
That's all right.
That's
It's
fine.
not a big deal. I've just thought like it's a card, but you've got to write the whole address on there, haven't
Yes, you plonker.
Perhaps Alex will do better with invite number 2.
you? Donna, and then is that it?
Is that how you spell Donna?
I don't know. Oh no!
What's he done?
D-O-N-N-E-R.
Oh, you are so common as shite.
Isn't that how you spell kebab?
You idiot, you spell like Donna Kebab. Carl, you must know you spell Donna D-O-N-N-A, not D-O-N-N-E-R. Donna. Oh, you are a plonker.
Listen.
First invite and he's ballsed it up. Bloody hell. I bet you was a nightmare at school.
Oh, but you are a nightmare now.
Katie and Alex's family and friends missed out on their Las Vegas wedding, but this time they'll play a big part in their special day.
we're actually married, which is good, but now we're going to do it so all the families can see. So I suppose it's like a blessing, but to us it's like a wedding. We're still going to do everything the same as a wedding. So, but are we? We're going to keep the numbers down and actually have people who we really see, so it's more intimate. But this day, we'll treat it like a proper wedding. So, a proper wedding dress, proper aisle, proper guests, just proper everything.
The blessing will be held at home in 6 weeks, and the whole family will be involved. So Alex's mum, Carol,
This is my mum, everybody.
Dad, Bob, and Katie's mum, Amy, are getting very excited about the big day.
Got loads to show you.
Oh, good.
Loads. We're getting on with it. Getting on with it. Doing all right, actually.
Good. It's going to be...
These are the marquee people. And what they're going to do now is going over the top of the pond, right along to the end, raised.
Wow.
Yeah, to make it all one level.
Goodness gracious. Well, what I've seen, I think that's pretty brilliant. I'm amazed that they can get it all on one level, you know, have it high up on where the ground dips, on false floors. I think that's amazing. I imagined it just being on the back end of the garden and not that big, but it's going to be huge.
How are you?
Hello, Botox Paul. Hello, Botox Paul.
For Katie's stepfather, Paul, the priority is sorting out his father of the bride's speech, and Alex is giving him plenty of ammunition.
You just wait for that speech because you know it's going to be punishment time, and I have got something special coming. So you can say what you like. You can say what you like. What's included in my speech is just doing that fatherly thing that you do, you know, where you give it away stuff and say, now clear her off. This time for keeps.
Alex's brother Rupert has flown in from his home in Saudi Arabia with partner Laura and son Lysander, and as brother of the groom, he'll play an important part in the blessing.
As regards my role, I don't know yet. I mean,
I haven't asked him yet.
Yeah.
You're gonna be my best man then.
I'm delighted for you to invite me.
Is that an emotional moment? Right, that's enough of that.
All I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and sway me like the sea.
Katie and Alex want this to be a very personal blessing, so they're organising everything themselves. When Katie married Pete, OK magazine had the exclusive, and it was a very different story.
First one, she was involved in it, but this is more personal, it's more family orientated, and this time it's just close family and friends, close friends. So it's not inviting everyone because you've got a magazine deal, etc., etc. So I think this time it will actually mean more to her.
And she's not the only one excited about the big day.
Do you want to wear a princess dress the same as Mummy? Shall we wear the same dress? Do you want to? What colour dress do you want to wear?
Pink.
You want a pink dress? Do you? Okay.
It's day one of wedding planning, so the happy couple are checking out caterers.
They are just 2 sample menus. They are nothing more than that.
And Katie's got a clear idea of what she wants for the big day.
Fish and chips? Yeah, you can have fish and chips.
Fish
What
and
about
chips.
kebab van?
Fish and chips.
Alex.
That'd be right, though.
Yeah, and then your riff-raff can have that, and mine can have fish and chips.
Burgers? Get off me, what's your problem?
What's yours?
Jeez, why'd you keep touching me? With your little pokey fingers.
Where's that concentration?
Put your glasses up, Mum, you look old.
Shut up. Shut up.
Right, you're embarrassing everyone. You're making them feel very uncomfortable.
This is my idea. Okay, I understand
No,
stress.
no. No, go
Can
on.
I just knock you out? You're so gobby. I have to say, I'll try to get a word in edgeways. You overpower me all the time.
Correct. Ding ding, you can talk.
Wives do.
God, I just want to strangle her. I just want to ask this question: What's the benefit of you doing it? How much is it going to cost us? And we just bottle the booze ourselves and hire
Okay. Right. Firstly, we would have a much larger selection than you would want to buy in.
No, just kill my wife.
Concentration
Yeah.
time gone.
We'll look at the cost for that to keep Alex happy,
£40,000. I'm like,
and then we'll look at a cost to keep us happy.
Right.
I'm happy, baby. If you're happy, I'm happy.
Yeah, we'll look at both.
Seriously.
That's what we're here for. We'll look at both.
Okay. Look.
That's a very good compromise. I like that. You're
Right.
learning. You're learning.
I'll tell you what.
Day one of planning. Well, yeah, I am part of this wedding. Oh yeah, yeah, I am part of this wedding. So just got to remind someone sometimes. Kate's not going to be a bridezilla because I wouldn't allow it. I mean, I will allow so much. I mean, like I was sitting there and someone at a meeting, and I'm like, I went to say something, and I was just shot down in flames. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, when I need to say something, I will say it, but she's getting carried away and excited. Good for her. She's enjoying it, you know, and that doesn't bother me.
Coming up, Katie spirals out of control.
You only get married once, why not go full out?
Oh my God.
Mum, whose wedding is it?
There's a walk down the aisle,
Yeah, not like that though on the day, a bit more romantic.
and Alex has a fall from grace.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married.
Katie and Alex will have their wedding reception in a marquee at home, but Katie's not convinced that her garden is the right setting for the actual ceremony.
So I do parties here all the time. Me getting in my wedding dress up there, coming down into the back garden doing it, doesn't feel...
I like it.
I know.
think it's personal.
So what happens when you like it and I don't, and if I like something you don't?
I'm only expressing my opinion.
Same here.
Today they're meeting with a marquee company and Toby, who'll be doing their flowers.
Don't know if I really want to do it at home. The fact, if us doing our blessing at home, we're not going to live here forever, and it's a memory spot, get married in your back garden here.
I don't see that's a problem. I don't. Okay?
Well, do you think it would work here?
Yeah.
What, we can get married here and
Yeah.
have the ceremony here?
Why not?
Apart from the last-minute wedding in Vegas, Alex has never been married. He set his heart on having the blessing here, and he's checking out some options.
Where do we do the ceremony then?
That will be in this end of the marquee, and what the plan would be is obviously the.
Do we do it facing that way, or do we
I would say facing either facing this way or facing that way, rather than facing the sides.
I'm turned on by having it here. It's romantic.
You could transform the entire garden.
I know.
It wouldn't look like this.
Into the venue.
I think it's magical.
There is another option, having the reception at home, but the ceremony at the local church. And Jo, Katie's nanny, has been on to the local vicar.
They could, on the 3rd of July, do a blessing, but because it is really short notice, there wouldn't be an organ or anything like that available. It would just be a blessing which lasts for about 15-20 minutes. It would be at 2 o'clock, and it's just you and the vicar and obviously your congregation.
Should we just do it there and do it here then? I'm happy to get
I'm
married
up for it.
there
This
and
would
then
be
come
good.
back here and party.
How are you?
Cool.
Are you sure?
Yeah, aren't you?
I love it here, but you weren't keen.
I weren't, but you've all sold it to me.
Why? We need to talk about this because I don't want you to like later on because you're impulsive.
No, I'm happy here.
It's
Yeah, you
brilliant. That is so great.
Carry on in here if you want. Not until...
So it's settled. Katie and Alex will have a church blessing. And today, they've got an appointment with Reverend Charles Bradshaw.
Hello, hiya.
I was like,
Toby.
Nice to meet you.
I'm doing the flowers.
I heard about flowers.
Oh, good.
Come on in.
This church is opposite Junior School, and they're obviously having playtime. I can hear all kids playing out there, and Junior would be one of them. Oh, Junior, did you see him?
Always look. I do a school assembly, and he
do
sits about there.
Yeah.
And
Don't think he's cheeky.
Lively, isn't he?
but what I thought, my goodness, this lad's going to be a theatrical.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because he.
Help. Sorry.
I said,
Excuse me.
let's start off now, right, as if we're going to do it.
Am I supposed to look at her or not? Okay. Da da dum.
Obviously, I should slow on the day.
Da 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 da.
Now, have you got with you, are you carrying the bouquet?
I don't know. Am I carrying a bouquet?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're doing?
I haven't even got a dress yet, would you
well,
believe?
that's nice.
Yeah, it's only
Don't
like...
get too big a one. This is give you a feel of what it's like. Marriage is a gift of God in creation, through which a husband and wife may know the grace of God. It is given as a man and woman grow together in love and trust. Now, I'm doing the reading.
How many readings can we have?
One. I think one is... Don't make it too overbalanced, because it is a short service. One reading.
Dad will do that.
Yeah. It's
up to you. Dad loves that sort of stuff, and he's...
And I'll tell you...
I was thinking of Junior.
Yeah, Junior.
He'd love it.
That would be good. Would he get stage fright?
I think you haven't got a sort of little poem.
Pardon?
Something very simple, a little poem.
Yeah, he would love that, and he'd absolutely love getting up to do that.
Would he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Has he
good.
got a good voice?
Yeah, he loves entertaining. He'd love it in his little
Yeah,
suit.
that'd be lovely.
He'd stand in there like a cheeky little monkey.
Would he not get shy?
No.
On to the blessing.
So I've now blessed the rings, right?
But there's one problem. Katie isn't wearing her ring.
I've been riding.
Sorry?
Did you wear yours training?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. Did you not leave it on the side?
I take it off when I train, but I normally take it with
But
me.
I've been riding, so I'm literally ready
I normally
to
put
come
it...
home.
Anyway.
Left it on the side the other day.
First time.
We still did it.
First time.
Put the ring on.
What ring?
Pretend.
There we go, look.
We're in pretend time. Lovely.
Oh, yeah, not like that though on the day, a bit more romantic.
Hold on. And then, right, after me, I give you this ring.
Come on.
I give you this ring.
Pretend you're acting in
As a
Hollyoaks.
sign of our marriage.
I give you this ring as a sign of my marriage.
And all that I have,
And all that I have,
I share with you,
I share with you.
within the love of God,
Within the love of God,
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Lovely. And now,
I'll give
give
you
me the
that.
ring back. That's it. Now take the ring and pop it on. Right.
Have you already blessed it, have you?
No, yeah, I've just done it. That was,
Just
that-
done it.
Okay.
Plonk
That's
it
why
on.
it was on the book.
So do we actually take the ring off first?
Right,
Give it
Plonker,
to-
when you get
give it
here,
to
your
Rupert,
best
give it
man's
to
got the
Rupert.
rings and he's going to put them on there and then
Okay.
you take it and put it on me and do that and then I'll do the same to you.
Alex is learning from someone who knows the drill.
So let's do my ring.
Yep, so let's do yours. So there's your ring on there, please. There we are.
Now, put it on.
Then you take it on.
I'll
and
say all
then
the
here we
words,
go.
yeah.
I give you this
Give you
ring
this ring,
as a sign of our
the
marriage.
sign of a marriage.
Not that fast.
Yeah, but I'll do it better. I don't want to do it as if I'm
Okay.
going to do it on the day because
With
it's
my
not
body,
special.
I honour you.
With my body, I definitely honour you.
All that I am
All that I
I give to you.
give to you.
and all that I have,
The honour that I have,
I share with you.
I share with you.
Within the love of God,
With the love of God,
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Father, Son and Holy Spirit.
Lovely. Now, then you kneel.
Really?
Yes.
Do
What's this
we?
about? Just new?
This is
Is this a
new.
new bit?
So get my dress.
Oh, the old knees!
You're the fit
I'm
one.
going to parachute there. So make sure on your shoes we have help
And
written
this
on
is
them.
the bit that you asked me. This is the blessing. Bless them in their work and in their companionship, awake and asleep, in joy and in sorrow, and in life and in death. And anybody else who wants to
Yeah. Hi there. Thank you. Oh, hello. Look at you. Oh, thanks, you like that. Oh, you're gorgeous. Yeah, that's brilliant. So we look forward to seeing you when we come with the
Have I got that wrong?
bridesmaids.
What should it be?
Oh, I bet you've put Katie Price.
Oh, I have. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Go on. Are you going to have a go at the vicar then?
Have a go. Don't hit me, that's amazing.
Thank you very much, and we'll see when we come back with the bridesmaids. It's brilliant,
Thank you.
and it'll be fun on the day.
Good.
Don't you worry about that one. Thanks very much. Thank you.
The wedding blessing is just weeks away. Katie's been determined to make it an intimate, low-key affair. But in one area at least, she's starting to think big.
I'm in a dilemma because I don't think there's enough bridesmaids. I just feel it should be like 6, you know, or a lot. Because even in the photos, it'll just be like me, one girl here and one girl here. I don't know, I feel like I need bridesmaids. I might be wrong, I might not. I'll discuss it with everyone else.
She's having 4 bridesmaids, including Alex's niece Ruby, Katie's sister Sophie, and Princess.
Now I've got Ruby and Sophie's the adult bridesmaids. I don't feel there's enough impact.
You've got 4 girls, that's
But Mum, 2 really. I don't count the small ones as adults.
But Katie's friend Emma B is offering much needed support.
Am I right or wrong?
I agree. I understand what you're
If
saying.
you got married, would you not
I
want a
wanted
nice
6.
amount
I
of...
wanted 6.
Yeah, I've always got 6 in my head.
Yeah, but she's been and done that.
Yeah, but Mum, listen, I may have been and done that, but Alex hasn't been and done that.
No, I know that.
So it's still a wedding, still his
having-
family and mine. It's still got to be treated like a wedding. Whether, because I've done it before, is different. This is separate and a new thing.
You're not upsetting any of the girls,
No,
then?
I'm not. Melody, Emma, Michelle and Jane.
What?
I'll have them 4.
What about Gary and Phil?
And them.
Oh, don't be silly. Be a
Mum, whose wedding is it?
Oh, my God, it's like a bloody...
Okay, you decide we'll just have 2 then, boring.
It's just... That's
Boring.
too many. That is
If
too
you're gonna
many.
Then it's 6
2, have
bridesmaids.
Gary
What's
and
wrong with
Phil.
that?
I would
6
do Gary and
bridesmaids.
Phil. I
Listen to what I'm saying, Mum. Then it would be 6 bridesmaids. Sorry, Ruby, she's already bossy. So it'd be 6 bridesmaids, girls, bridesmaids, including the 2 little ones. And then it could be Gary and Phil, Junior, Harvey, Lysandra and Josh. They're page boys, Mum. 6 of each.
12, that's too many.
What I'm saying is you've got a person and a bride. You've got a page boy and a bridesmaid. It's
Ask
equal
Alex.
walking down together.
Ask Alex.
Well, no, because he'll agree with you lot, because
No.
he doesn't know about over-the-top fairy tale. Wedding, you only get married once. Why not go full out?
I think how we originally had it, personally. And I just think it's... But it makes you happy to have all those people, then let's have them.
It's okay, we agree it.
He's happy now because you smiled. I think when they started this out, their plans were maybe for a little low-key affair, but being Katie and son Alex, it was never going to be that. So I think it's spiralled into much more, and it'll be more of a show, more of a, this is us, this is what we do. And I think that'll be fine. Speaking personally, I'd probably have preferred it to be a nice, quiet affair.
Still to come, things go from bad to worse for Amy.
Mum, what is your attitude? So at the end of the day, all I want at camp, I'll have it camp.
Alex gets a dressing down,
You got any pants on? No.
and Katie takes time out to reflect.
Princess ends up getting the bracelet with the diamonds, you know, what I married her dad with.
Katie and Alex have set their hearts on an intimate, low-key wedding blessing. They're determined to plan the day themselves, and entertainment coordinator Chris Fitzhugh is offering some inspiration for the reception, but it's far from low-key.
Explain it to them. We're going to have like a cage, an actual, but it's a dance cage. That could be the nightclub reveal, that you've got a cage down in the pit. That's when we kick off the Priscilla show with the big giant pink stiletto, which the drag queens come out of with smoking lights and glitter. I sort of start it off as like a referee of a cage fight.
Yeah.
Like, ladies, we are going to have a cage fight. And then all of a sudden this music kicks in, and then it's a full-on dance. You've got break dancers, you've got hip-hop dancers, you've got guys...
Look, he's so into it, and it's...
You know, when, like, literally, when they're like holding on to this, holding on to the, what do you call it, onto the poles and the acrobat. I hate human statues, but these are like little gargoyles. You know gargoyles as in Labyrinth? You see the film Labyrinth?
love Labyrinth.
So my idea is English country garden with a surreal wonderland, labyrinth, tea party twist.
like that.
Everyone's getting very excited. Everyone except Amy.
Because it's a wedding, I want it to be the entertainment, because, you know, that's what makes it as well. It gives it a wow factor. But I don't want to take away the fact that, yes, it's a wedding and people can get up and have a dance and whatever. So I don't want that bit to be cut that short, because that's where people, they'll be sitting down watching everything, And then when you hear music, you want to get up and dance.
If we go with this, people, it's going to be a 15.
The swimming pool. I've got an amazing synchronised swimming
Mum, can I just say one thing, Mother? We're allowed to open up to discussions, thank you.
I thought you could come down from the sky in this huge, like... No?
Mum,
One joke.
Mum, what is your attitude? So at the end of the day, I want it over the top. And if I want it camp, I'll have it camp. It's not really for you to
don't worry
like...
about that.
Right.
It is like that.
Okay.
No, please understand, honestly, we will constantly refer back to the fact that it is a wedding. I totally know what you mean.
It's a wedding.
Yeah, it's not
And
a...
people, you
it's
know...
not the O2.
But what we have got is enough to make it well.
It remains to be seen who'll win this one. There's a lot to decide on ahead of the blessing, and tonight it's time for some fun stuff. They're deciding what to drink. Katie and Alex have kitted their cinema room out as a bar and invited the whole gang round.
This one I'm naming after Gary and Phil, and this would be called Fairy Godfather.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Oh no! Oh my God, I've got to put up with this kid tonight.
Woo!
Woo! Try that.
The booze is flowing and it's making Alex a bit slushy.
On mine forever. It's too late now. You're married.
Help, help, somebody help.
Katie and Alex still don't know what they'll wear to walk down the aisle. So today, Alex is off to get measured up for a suit. Katie's going with him to make sure he chooses wisely.
Look at my shoes. She wasn't. I'm not allowed to wear them.
Discussion today?
Well, we had a vote. Amy likes them. I like them. Kate doesn't like them. I'm under the thumb.
So Alex is forced to go upstairs and change.
I'm not happy.
I like that
Can
a
you
lot.
just do
that
this?
look I like.
Are you
It's fun. Shit, birds! It's birds! Ah,
Do you know what? Can you talk English? You just shout like a raving
Oh,
city.
shut up.
You go...
You're such a...
That's when you speak
I
like...
should be married to your mum instead of you.
Right. Oh, no, you won't want that.
We'll get on much better.
With Alex finally looking the part, the happy couple head off.
You're the master.
I own you.
You're like the master. Crack the whip. Our relationship is like a tree that has to bend a lot in the wind. If I didn't bend, I'd just be crack, and that would be it. The relationship would be dead.
Don't try and make out
Bend,
me
flow. I have to flow with the wind, and the storm comes. I flow.
When they pull up at Top London Tailor's Terence Trout, there's another storm brewing.
Right, look down, there's a pack, guys.
Katie and Alex are desperate to keep their blessing secret, but a wedding suit would be a dead giveaway to the Paps.
If it comes out in the press this week that you've gone in that shop to get a wedding suit, you won't be able to get it there.
Hello.
Hi, guys, how are you?
Nice to see you.
Stephen will be measuring Alex up, and everyone's keen to get down to business.
Come sit next to me, Ben.
Where do you want?
Lovely when he gets his trousers off. Is he going to get them off or not?
I think he should.
Do you think you need to? I
Yeah.
think you need to get a
Yeah.
better on the crotch area.
Exactly.
Can you drop your jaw? Have you got any pants on?
What do you think?
No. We have to cup it then with your hands.
Oh, you haven't? You haven't? Oh, cup it. You'll only take
Yeah,
one
only
hand
cup it. Go on, we'll look away when you get it out.
Do we need to drop them?
Yes,
Yeah.
we've got to see them legs.
Yeah, get 'em off.
But we don't want to look at your willy yet. You cup it because honestly it embarrasses what I have to have. That's what we like.
That's a sentence there, thank you.
Don't you think he's got good legs and that?
Very good legs.
Look at him.
We give our seal of approval, don't we, Kate?
Yeah. Oh, he's going to pull it up after that mess. Turn around and do it,
he's
babes.
coming over moist as well. All goes on here.
Every inch of Alex has been measured for his wedding suit. But the Paps are still loitering, and leaving empty-handed could give the game away.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
See you later.
See you later. Have a great night.
Thanks.
To throw them off the scent, Alex leaves in an off-the-peg suit.
Nice touch.
So Alex is sorted, but there's just a few weeks to go, and Katie's still looking for a new, very special dress. She has put something old to good use, though. Her first wedding ring.
I have a new bracelet that's just been made for me. Inside, it says, if I can open it, it says Harvey Princess and Junior. That happens actually to be my old wedding ring. And at the end of the day, when I'm older, you know, you get mums who keep their wedding rings if they die or anything like that and give it to their daughters. Princess ends up getting the bracelet with the diamonds, you know, what I married her dad with, basically. So it hasn't gone to waste. But I'm sure people say, oh, she's still wearing her wedding memories on her wrist. I'm sure you'll get some people saying that. But yeah, I suppose when I look at it, I think, oh, that was from the wedding ring, but it's not the wedding ring, that's a bangle.
Coming up, the emotion gets too much for Mum.
What are you crying for now? Oh my God.
The stag goes wild. And there's a night to remember for the hens. Katie and Alex will walk down the aisle in 10 days. They've decided on a church blessing in front of all their family and friends, followed by an extravagant reception at home. But Katie still hasn't found her fairy tale dress. So she's hit the home of haute couture, Paris. And what does every girl need when they're shopping for their wedding dress? Their mum. But will the Parisian dresses have that certain je ne sais quoi?
Beautiful. That is what, if she's going to have a big sort of kind of that, but that is stunning because it's plain like that, but you just got that and that's all you need. Stunning.
But not everyone's so easily pleased.
I like it, but it's not wow enough for me.
Oh, I do like it.
It's not for me.
That's beautiful. Isn't it?
Not me.
No, it doesn't do anything for your boobs, believe it. But the shape and the colour is beautiful.
That's a gorgeous shape though, isn't it?
Absolutely beautiful.
Pretty, but not me. My boobs are too... Hello, what's about...
It's not looking good, but there's one last dress to try.
That is going to look amazing on her. Gorgeous dresses, aren't they?
It's amazing. You say
It's
amazing.
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 This will be a wedding dress, yeah? Does it look good? Wow. What's that
Oh my
like?
God.
Or not?
It's amazing, sure. Sure.
I do like that.
Oh la la.
Be that one.
Incredible. Incredible. That is gorgeous, don't you think?
Looks like they might have found the fairy tale dress, but Mum's overcome with emotion.
Can you get a nice tip?
That is gorgeous.
Isn't it fantastic, Kate?
I love that.
You're right.
To walk around in, it's easy.
It's absolutely stunning,
Isn't it?
The back is beautiful. Yeah, you will never ever see another dress like that.
The dress seems to be a hit, and while Katie changes, Amy composes herself.
Did you have a little tear, did you?
Yes, I did.
Why?
And
What, over
Kate-
that dress?
Yeah.
Why? What are you crying for now? Oh my God. Look at her. You are so soppy. It's a dress, Mother. It's a dress. God, what are you going to be like on the wedding day if I got that dress. You better not have your makeup done. You better have some permanent makeup done, because it will run. That could be the dress. Oh,
know she wants it.
Mother wants to cry.
No, I don't. I don't know why you've got fur on. It makes my nose itch.
Oh, shut up!
So thanks to Paris, Katie may have one less thing to worry about. In London, Alex's priority is being in tip-top condition for the big day.
Let's go. All the way down.
He's pushed his body to the limit, but it hasn't taken his mind off the stress of wedding planning.
There's so much going on in my life, it's kind of weird. Sometimes I'm just going with the flow. And Kate's life is so all over the place. Sometimes I think it causes more stress because, like, you know, she gets all these things to do and can't do them all. She's got to slow down and think things through. In some ways, I'm a lot more mature than her, and vice versa. You know, but we're all children sometimes, and my dolly gets thrown out of the pram. But yeah, just need to grow. It's like we were having a bit of a disagreement the other day, and it was almost a battle of who's going to give in first. And I thought, this is silly. It's not. I mean, she's a hard ass. She can just keep going and going and going. And I think, well, this isn't actually helping. It's getting more and more apart. We need to just get. You know, so I know deep down we really love each other. So yeah, I think this happens with any couple. You know, you just need to like have a cuddle sometimes and talk to each other close to close, soul to soul, heart to heart, and it all gets sorted out.
No time for cuddling now, though. The blessing is only 3 days away, so Alex is on his stag do.
Wang out, got the guns out.
He's with his brother Rupert, Dad Bob, friend Derek, and some of his cage fighting mates. Rupert's organised things, but he's keeping tight-lipped about what he's planned for his brother.
Hand me down.
It's all hush-hush, strictly need to know, I'm afraid. So I will be, officially I'm supposed to be the guy who kind of reins him in and makes sure nothing too bad happens. It's probably not going to pan out quite that way, but that's, well, if Katie's watching, yes, of course. He's going to be at home in bed, tucked up with a pipe and slippers by 10 o'clock.
Should we take you all through then, guys, and we can get you all...
This is the beginning of my stag. We're all alcohol-free at the moment. So we're going to go and do some boy stuff, shoot a few clays.
And Alex, an ex-Territorial Army member, should be a sure shot.
Brilliant, what a start.
Come on in, Rupert.
What a start.
Can't let down the Reed name. No pressure. Hey! There you go.
Looks like a civilised start to Alex's stag do. Katie's hen do isn't likely to be low-key.
We all want the music pumping. We look like proper girl races. It's a shame, like, some of us are like nearly 40.
When Katie married Pete, she spent her hen doing a photo shoot at a health spa. But this will be the real McCoy, and her best friends want it to be perfect.
Looking forward to tonight, Kate?
Yeah, no, it'd be good just to see all my friends. I'm sure Gary and Phil, Melody, have got something up their sleeve.
Let her come out,
She's arriving at the exclusive Mayfair Hotel and is determined to have a hen do just like anyone else with her closest friends.
And the people who I thought would be here are here, so it's very good, small, intimate, and yeah, nice.
Her friends are making sure it's a hen do to remember.
Here we go. Right to be on.
Oh, lovely.
But Katie's dropped a bombshell. With her blessing in just a few days, she's vowed not to get carried away.
I don't want to get drunk, I don't want to drink, because, you know, I'm getting older and it takes me 2 days to recover from a hangover. So I'm actually being sensible for once, and I can prove I can have good fun without alcohol.
So Katie's planning to behave herself. The same can't be said for Alex. And as the evening wears on, the stags are getting into the swing of things.
27 seconds. Can you do it, Miller?
Katie's sticking to her promise to behave, despite her friends putting temptation in her way.
She never got the chance to do this the first time around, so she can enjoy herself, she can just go for it and just enjoy herself. Enjoy it. That's what it's all about.
Be normal.
On Alex's stag, it's all getting a bit hot under the collar.
Yeah, as a, you know, an athletic physical performance.
And before long, fellow athlete Alex shows them how it's done. Katie's hen do is in full swing, but to make sure she's at her best for her dream day, she's calling it a night.
She's laughed her head off, she's loved it, and she's been a bit normal. It's a bit of normality.
Everyone seems pretty hammered, apart from me. I'm still sober, and I've had a really good night, and I'm ready to go home and go to bed.
It's the night before Katie and Alex's blessing, so there's not long to go before Katie's childhood dream comes true.
I always wanted to get married in a church and have all my mates as bridesmaids. I wanted loads of bridesmaids, and best of all, I wanted, if I ever had a daughter, to be my bridesmaid. So that is now happening.
Everything's in place, but the bride and groom can't agree on one last thing: where to sleep tonight.
I'm saying to Alex, should we stay in the same bed tonight or not?
Listen.
My opinion,
Yeah.
we shouldn't stay in the same bed because we're doing everything traditional tomorrow. If we don't stay in the same bed, it's good because he'll miss me and look forward to seeing me the next day.
I'll tell you what, I'm excited to get down to it. A bit of pumpy.
If I sleep with him tonight, wake up normal, it doesn't feel like a special day in the way because we've woken up together. Whereas if we're a night away
a
from
whole week.
I'm not all about sex, all right? So I'm on about if I don't have a night with him tonight, it's like I'll miss him in bed, and when I wake up, I should want to see him. But it's exciting because I know I will see him a few hours later.
See you anyway. It's just silly. I understand.
You won't see me at all in the morning.
Well, all my clothes are in the bedroom. I'm going to see you. It's ridiculous.
You're not.
Babe, I'm going to have a shave in the bathroom. I'm going to see you. I won't see you when you're getting ready, but I'm going to have to see you at some point.
You'll have to use another bath. Junior's. And I need to hang my wedding dress up in our bedroom tonight. So there's no way you can see it. Okay, what if I don't want to sleep with you tonight because I want to wake up and you look forward to seeing me?
If you want that, if you think that's...
But I need you in the same house to know your warmth is here.
Listen to me, if that's what you want, then I'll do that.
Knowing it's in the same house that I just want to go and say morning and I can't, but knowing the next time I'm going to see him is when he's suited and booted at the end of the aisle and I walk up to him.
The fact she's getting excited like that, I think, yeah, okay, I'll do that. It's not a big deal. It is a big deal. So I'll abide by her wish.
Because we're doing everything else traditional as if it's like a wedding. So let's do the full hog and not sleep together tonight. So that's what we're doing.
Next time, Katie and Alex's big day arrives.
I guess we better get to the church.
And gets off to a dramatic start. But will the bride make it to the church on time?
I'm trying to get out.
We are actually now just under an hour and 10 minutes late.
So Wednesdays are all about Katie, and Thursdays, it's ex-Pete's turn. Tomorrow, he finds himself busier than ever and getting a presenting stint in brand new